Hi there. Thanks for tuning in. This is Elvira's here, helping you connect the dots between mind and body. Continuation of anxiety, number, I don't know what, 6 or so. So I was doing some research online and I noticed that there is a new star shimmering, sparkling, and it's the anxiety with melatonin. Okay, so I looked into that, of course, because I'm curious what they trying to tell you, sell you. So here's the thing. You have melatonin and serotonin. They are hormones and they are secreted internally by the pineal gland in the brain. And what they do is they regulate the further the neurotransmission of whatever messages and hormones within the body. Melatonin does it at night, serotonin does it in the daytime. The light that we surround ourselves with is very important. That, we are supposed to be sleeping with the circadian rhythm, when it gets darker, we're supposed to fall asleep, and when it gets light, we're supposed to get up. Well, nowadays, since we have the light and we can work 24 hours a day, a lot of people suffer from a disrupted circadian rhythm. You have to really stick to a rhythm. The body likes a regular sleep pattern. So melatonin at night, you can supplement with melatonin. Here's the sad thing. As you get older, certain processes in the body tend to wear out, get less, don't do that much anymore. So you may just want to supplement it, just like you supplement your vitamins because it's not in the food anymore. Very simple. Erosion of the soil, overplanting, overharvesting. Let's not go there. That's a whole different ballgame. So in order to have a good night's sleep, you may want to think about supplementing with serotonin. Serotonin is the word, serotonin. It's also called 5-tryptophan. I think it's called 5-hydroxytryptophamine, 5-HT. That's easier, 5-HT. You can just get it over the counter, and honestly, I take it because what it does, it calms you down, it calms the body down, it makes it in a more restful state. I do more to calm my body down before I go to bed, but I want to stay asleep also. It enhances your sleep, it deepens your sleep, it just keeps you asleep. But it's not the solution for anxiety. It's a help. Let's just face the truth. Anxiety comes from worry, doubt, fear, not knowing what to do. Primarily, not knowing who you are, that you are equipped with phenomenal coping mechanisms if you just think. What can you do in situations? Are you preparing yourself? If you go into a situation, do you know how to handle yourself? You've got to learn who you are, what kind of an incredible, magnificent, omnipotent human being you are. You are. Don't let the outside world dictate that you're stupid, lazy, flawed, etc. That's what they're trying to do now. With AI and beyond, they're trying to say now that we humans are flawed. We need artificial intelligence. Excuse me? Artificial intelligence? Who created the artificial intelligence? We humans did. We are above artificial intelligence. The only difference with artificial intelligence is that it can type and calculate it faster sometimes than we do. But we're darn smart. So be careful for that. But anxiety comes simply from not being sure who you are, what to do, worry and doubt. And you know what? ignorance. That's what it is. And some people don't like the word ignorance. It's being unaware, being innocent. You're not educated. And you didn't get it in school. I didn't get it in school. Nobody gets it in school. Because the oligarchs don't want you to be so smart that you can outsmart them. So you've got to educate yourself. This is what my long-term mentor, Bob Proctor, did. And I do the same. Never stop learning about yourself. Who are you? And you can only discover that by reading a lot, listening to a lot of YouTubes. Just see how you, what is your word choice? What are you saying to yourself? What kind of words do you use? What kind of pictures do you create in your mind? So important. Like Einstein said that, imagination is more important than knowledge. It is, because knowledge is, the past, and imagination is the future. So observe your words, observe your thoughts, observe your feelings. How are you feeling? You came here to have a superb life. What does it actually mean? You want to have fantastic experiences, feel good experiences. That's what you got to aim for. When you set a goal, you've got to feel the feeling of attaining that goal, but not even so much. It's the journey, the ups and downs, and the joy. Joy is internal, happiness is outside. The joy that you feel inside from just accomplishing another milestone, one step further towards what you want to achieve. And it's not set in stone. It moves around a little bit. You change it a little bit. Because you change, you elevate yourself. When you educate yourself, you elevate yourself. When you read something, and you study yourself and you read it a year later, you go like, wow, that's interesting. I had no idea. I never saw that. Or, yeah, indeed, I totally understand that now. And I do the same. I go back to books that I read like 15, 20 years ago, and I read them again. I go like, wow, never knew that was in that book. Wow, that's so interesting. So get to know yourself. Take time for yourself. As I said before, meditate, calm your mind down, listen to white noise, write down the words you catch yourself using on a daily basis. Are those really words that you want to use? What are your thoughts? What are your beliefs? What are your paradigms? So very important, because your paradigms are just a cluster of beliefs that you have lodged into your subconscious, and basically it's become a habit, and that habit, that paradigm governs your life. And if you don't change that, if you don't change the way you think, the way you talk, the way you feel, if you always do what you always did, you will always get what you always got. Not my idea, but very, very true. So, melatonin and anxiety, lovely idea, but it's not a sleeping aid. It's a little bit of a calming aid. It is a hormone, just like serotonin in the daytime. Melatonin is for the nighttime. It's not really the solution to anxiety. It helps you calm down. Perfect. There's much more to anxiety, to change your way of thinking, being. That's what you're aiming for. Feeling and being. That's what you're aiming for. So, do me a favor, click the like button, click the subscribe button, and most of all, leave me a comment below. Tell me what you want to hear further about anxiety, about anything. I'm here to serve you. I appreciate you tuning in today. Take care. Bye.